What's up, JK crew? It's your girl KK and I'm back again with another video. So I'm back again with another video. This one is a more serious kind of topic. Just want to talk about is how to do CPR, not CPR, sorry. How to have first aid training. First aid training is a very, very important thing to have, right? Because not a lot of people know what to do in serious situations. So I myself, I have asthma, and it doesn't bother me as much, but when it does kind of thing. So I had a few asthma attacks this last week or so, and I had one at work, and it's like no one knew how to deal with it at all. And it was very scary, and I got anxiety because I have all these people saying stuff in my ears and not knowing what to do per se, right? And yeah, like I said, I had anxiety and I was hyperventilating because I thought that was just it for me, kind of thing. So yeah, when dealing with an asthmatic person that has it, it's very important to, one, keep the patient warm, because I'm hyperventilating so much. So I'm going to start to shake and I'm going to start to get cold because I'm not breathing properly. Next, you need to make sure I'm, like, obviously you can see that I'm breathing or whatever. And then you need to rest and reassure, just to, reassure me everything's going to be okay. Do some breathing techniques for me, help me out in that sense. Do not panic, because if you panic, I'm panicking. Next step is treatment. So my treatment would obviously be puffers. So the blue puffer, always go first. The blue puffer is the one that saves lives. That's the one that will save my life. The orange puffer, that puffer is only basically to help ensure that another attack won't come, right? So the orange one's basically kind of pointless. Well, it is useful, but in an actual attack, no. And it's important to shake it first, and then take off the cap and give me, so I can inhale it. If you are doing a puff for an asthmatic person, whatever, you have to ensure that you press down the button. I believe I have my puffer here. So I got my blue and I got my orange. Take off the cap, shake, give it to the person, and pretend the cover is off. You need to make sure this goes all, shake it the way down. Okay? Like that. If you don't do that, the person is not getting the medication that they need to help them calm down. Right? And people with asthma, it's very important, even if you don't get your asthma that much, maybe you get it once in your lifetime or twice or whatever the case may be, you need to walk with your puffers. That's very important. I myself never used to walk with my puffers, to a point where they expired. I didn't even know. And this one time, about 2 years ago, summer of 2016, I started to get short of breath. It was weird because I was going to, like, watching Jermaine's soccer game, and, like, the soccer game was, like, say the Sunday or something. I was watching a soccer game, and, like, I guess, like, the heat kind of triggered it, and, like, I was just breathing weird. Like, I couldn't breathe. I just felt like I wanted to pass out. But that started it. And then this one day, my mom, like, she went and she permed my hair, and she left to go to church to do something, and I went to go lay down, and for some reason I just couldn't breathe, and it came out of nowhere, and I was just like, this is what you would hear, and you would hear wheezing. I can't really do my wheezing now, but you will hear wheezing coming from me. It means I'm trying to gasp my breath, and it was very scary, and I couldn't breathe, and you end up not being able to talk in full sentences. So like my brother was home luckily, and I'm like, can you call the ambulance? Oh, I can't breathe, kind of thing, right? I called the ambulance, and the ambulance came. So they used what's called a chamber. So if those don't know who a chamber is, you can go ahead and like Google it. But it's basically like a mass thing. It's like a tube, and you put the puffer at the end of the tube, and then you squeeze it and make all the medicine from the puffers come in. That one is way more effective because you get all that's coming out of the puffer instead of just putting the puffer to your mouth. So the ambulance came, and they had to give me puffs. So they gave me like 8 puffs because it was an emergency. They gave me 8 puffs, and then it went away, and that thing came right back again. And imagine if my brother wasn't there, it would have been hard for me to even talk to the people, to the ambulance, 911, because I had an expired puffer and I didn't know where my puffers were. And that, I can tell you, was very scary for me. Ever since then, you best believe I had my puffers every single time. You may have seen me so much times, and you didn't even realize in my bag was puffers, or that I had asthma, or whatever the case may be. But it's very serious, and always walk with your puffers, and always have, a friend or someone know that you have asthma and what to do in the scenario if something were to happen. So at least there's someone around you that can help you, right? The one thing to do, especially when you're panicking and you can't breathe and you have an asthma attack, is to sit up, not to lay down. Sit up and do some breathing exercise, like, okay, inhale 1, 2, exhale 3, 4, something like that. It's just basically my breathing, right? And then to give me the puff, right? So that's basically what I had to say. So I myself took a first aid CPR course. So I'm gonna be putting that to use if I see anything or anything like that. But it's just something very important to have, because it talks about asthmatic patients, like you're out of breath, you can't form full sentences, wheezing. It's a lot, because that day when I had it at work, there was a lot of people around me that didn't know what they were doing, which, I understand. At the end of the day, I appreciate everyone for, trying to help me or see what's wrong with me. But the thing is, when I'm hearing so much different noises, like I even also vomit, and then hearing someone say turn her on her back, it makes it even worse for me. And then I kind of passed out. But I don't know, it was just very scary and something that I don't ever want to happen again. But I'm good now. All with my puffers, as you see. So I'll be drinking lots and lots of fluids. So yeah, but that's basically all I had to say. So go ahead, like, subscribe, share this video with a lot of people, because you need more awareness on these things, because people hear about asthma. People also die from asthma. And one thing is, with asthma, I take it very seriously, because the last time, in 2016, when I went to the hospital, they found pneumonia, and I had pneumonia, and my right lungs were swollen. So I take it very seriously, because all these things really do happen, right? So search up about asthma, And it can come from a lot of things. The last time I got my asthma attack, or like last week, it was triggered by a cold. So I had that, right? But thank you guys so much for watching.